Today I want to talk about double stuff. So, double you just get two, but if uh, you do like a double double times, and then it could be the same one, but you do it twice, like one, two. That's like a double punch. So, like, in order to get double anything, it has to be first of all good and let's see, one, two, valuable, and also like needs to be like a big hit with many people, because if it's not a big hit, that means it makes them a little bit nervous, and when you do a double of that, it just doesn't work out. It just doesn't work out. You can try to do that as many times as you want. I mean, I sometimes see people doing stupid things, but like if you do it twice, you just double stupid, and that'll completely like take over your mind or something. um, what I was thinking is that when you go to the store, you can buy double of one thing. Say you want to get like a whole month's supply of oatmeal. We can buy a whole month's supply of oatmeal, and then buy just different flavors, other flavors that you can eat sometimes, and maybe mix in with that, or mix different flavors together or something. And also, like, if you want to get double milk, that's basically like buying one, because milk goes bad after a while and you won't be able to drink it that fast. So, like, you'd probably just buy one, and then after, remember to go to the corner store that's closer by to your home or something, or just go back to the store where you got the first one, and then you have double milk. And if you get double milk, you also prepare with that by buying cereal and, like hot chocolate or coffee or something. You get the kind of stuff you put milk in. So you have to be pretty smart to do that, eh? And don't forget, with those brand cereals, like the boring cereals that people usually buy, you buy sugar with it, and then put sugar on top of your cereal, and then the sugar always floats to the bottom, and when you scoop it up, eat the stuff at the bottom while eating it, or you have to stir it. If the milk is room temperature, then the sugar will stir in pretty good. Anyway, so like, it's a good thing getting lots of stuff like groceries, but say if you wanted to have an advantage over someone, and let's say you needed to buy someone MP3 player or a CD player because he broke their CD player. If you were really stupid and broke it and you feel really bad, you can buy him a CD player with a bunch of CDs. You can buy a CD player with, well, you don't want to carry a subwoofer for that, but you can buy them like a subwoofer, but they're not really that great right now. So yeah, like, but if you just broke it by accident, and you buy a CD player for them, and then you buy some kind of other music thing for yourself, and then after you say, okay, this is yours, this is mine, and then after you play around in front of them and see, oh, you can do this, you can do this, I think it's even better than the CD player. And then what would happen is you start when you're hanging out, you get both you looking towards certain objects, but what would happen is they'd start looking at the newer type stuff first, or more, and they keep on looking at it more, and then after they'd say, oh, that's so cool, and then after you'd say, yeah, I think it's a little bit better than the CD player that I got you. And since you're making double of everything, what it turns into, it's still your CD player. You just went and like double at the store, right? But you say, okay, I'll leave it out. I'll leave it over here, and it's like MP3 player is smaller. You can put it in your pocket, and where CD player you need to have like a big pocket. And if you can fit in your pocket, it works just the same. But you can make like your own song list and stuff with an MP3 player. So If you want to use that, then after just like, I'll leave it here and you can use it and I'll get back to you on it. And what would probably happen is they'd buy it off you. And in this situation, if they bought it off you, the one that bought it in the first place, then you'd say, okay, let me use it for a while. Or you can say with MP3 player, you say, give me some of the songs that are on the MP3 player, okay? And the only reason you'd buy songs off the Apple iTunes store is if you can't. Sometimes there's cell phones that they don't let you play a Windows media file, and when you get CDs and rip the CDs onto your computer for the files, it turns into the Windows media files, Windows Media Audio or something, WMA, and it doesn't work on the cell phone. So it's like, oh, gotta go to the Apple iTunes store and do everything all over again. So, but other than that, you can just rip the CDs and then after put them on your MP3 players, and it's perfectly fine. And yeah. And for a variety, I mean, if you don't want to get into like buying certain songs and stuff, and it's like, oh, this is boring, I don't want to buy these separate songs, then you can buy like those compilation CDs where it's like much dance or now music or something. I don't know. And they have basically the greatest songs of the year type thing on them. And yeah, so, and when I'm standing here and I go like this, and then I go like this isn't double. This is just being lazy. If you're always lazy, you'll know what to do. But you go like this, and then you go like this, and then you just go like that, and you're seeing the whole world, because one hand raised up is balancing the air, and when you raise the other hand and double like that, you balance everything other than the air, and it makes everything double. And guess what? You have 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 2 ears, and 1 mouth. So you can still use your mouth, but it'd be hard. You have 2 arms. You can use your arms in anything you want. You basically are flying around wherever you want and doing all this crazy stuff. So that's what I thought. That's what I thought was cool. And I don't want to. I don't want to go like this and do stuff with going like this. Hoi, hoi, hoi. So I never did anything like that, doing stuff, but it's a pretty cool feeling having the power of double. And you can learn how to talk to people, and double is a great measure for good proteins that you express, like are good pro thoughts, which is like proteins that you express. So if you're really good at your eye blinking, like, yes, okay, and then after you can go, oh, yes, okay, that's very good. And then it, like, you just keep on doing the good stuff better and better, right? And you tell your stuff that this is what you want to do better, and to make work of it, because it's doubling, and it's, well, like I said, everything good is doubled. So, but the last thing I just want to say, if you have a really neat item and you know it's one of a kind, they don't make too many stuff like that, and you want to double it, it's always the best friend of this item is, and then you have to pay attention, and if you can get it, you can get it, and if you don't get it and you really want it bad and it slips away, someone else will get it. You'll probably hear about it, so that's pretty cool. But, you know, don't be too greedy. Okay, that's about it about double stuff.